Living with a mental illness is not only challenging for the sufferer, but for their family too.
Tonight, two brothers tell us their story of growing up with schizophrenia.
I'm Woody. I'm the drummer of Madness.
Must be love, love, love.
My name is Nick Woodgate. I'm Woody's brother, and I have schizophrenia.
Nick was 15 months younger than me, and he was really popular at school. Oh my word, everyone loved Nick. He was a captain of a football team. He was good at English and art and, well, everything really. He was really annoying. Nick was always going to be the famous one. It was just written in the stars that he was going to be the star.
I took LSD when I was 11, and then by the time I was 13, I'd taken it a couple of times, and I knew everything was wrong then.
I first realised that Nick had some problem in his early teens. He just became quite withdrawn, and he would get panic attacks and really not be himself.
What happens is, all around me, I feel like inanimate objects and people, they're sending me messages and they're telling me that this other side exists and that they're suffering, and the only way of stopping them suffering is for me to kill myself. I feel sad in a way when I have those episodes because I don't want to leave this world because I'm attached to people in a very strong way. I was 27 when I was sectioned. I didn't think there was anything wrong with me, even though I was living this fantasy world of my own. When I was ill in my teens and 20s, I couldn't hold a job. I mean, I had a few jobs which were a couple of days long. The average time was 2 weeks.
This room was where we did our first gig with our band, our first band together, Nick and mine, back when we were 13, 14 years old. Yeah, being with Madness in the early days was tough, with Nick being just not right. It was like, there's my mad brother. You definitely had changed. You were really kind of...
It got worse and worse, didn't it?
You turned up in Scandinavia. We were playing Scandinavia somewhere. He was like in jeans and T-shirts. It was freezing. And I got him back to the hotel room that I was staying in and, you know, fed him, kept him, got him as warm as I could. And then the next thing, I looked around and he'd gone, just disappeared. It was getting where members of my family, it was mortifying having them around. That sounds very selfish and self-centred, but...
Absolutely true, though. Absolutely, yeah. I never thought I ever felt any jealousy for Woody's success. But it's only in recent days, I think, that every time something exciting happened to Madness, like they put a new album out or single got to #1, it was kind of nailing my coffin down even further because I was so unable to fulfil my talents.
Nick and I have formed a band called The Magic Brothers, and we've got our debut album called The Magic Line. Nick frustrates the hell out of me because he never has a complete song. And for Nick, he's like, oh, what a relief, somebody's finished my song.
We do work very well together. As you're my brother, I understand really where you're coming from.
It's like a proper grown-up group, you know, that adults do.
Yeah.
Have we grown up?
Oh, yeah, unfortunately we have.
Oh, good.
What a relationship
Yeah.
they have, isn't that wonderful? It really is. And thanks both, obviously, to Woody and to Nick, and the boys' debut album, The Magic Line, is out now.
Yeah, nice picture on the cover as well.